She was only 19, full of kindness, laughter, and dreams of the ocean. On a quiet October night, Lizzi Marriott vanished. What her family never knew was that darkness had already chosen her. Elizabeth Lizzi Marriott was a marine biology student at UNICH. Friends remember her as generous, bright, and endlessly compassionate. She had only just begun her journey into adulthood when it was stolen away. She trusted to isolate, and it would be her undoing. Enter Seth Mazzaglia. To the outside world, he was a martial arts instructor, quiet, unassuming, but behind closed doors, he was manipulative, controlling, and obsessed with violent fantasies. He demanded loyalty, obedience, and sexual submission. For him, people were not people. They were objects to control. On October 9, 2012, Lizzi was lured to the Dover apartment of Mazzaglia and his 19-year-old girlfriend, Kat McDonough. Kat had been groomed into believing she existed to please him. That night, Lizzi became a gift, but when Lizzi refused his advances, Seth snapped. He strangled her with a rope, then pressed a pillow to her face until she stopped breathing. What followed was unthinkable, as they desecrated her lifeless body, before folding her into a suitcase and casting her into the dark currents of the Piscataqua River. Police began searching when Lizzi failed to return home. Suspicion fell quickly on Mazzaglia. His story didn't add up. Phone records betrayed him, and Kat's lies unraveled under pressure. Investigators learned about his disturbing history of controlling young women, his violent fantasies, and the last text Lizzi ever sent. Piece by piece, the mask fell away. In 2014, the courtroom became a stage of horror. The defense painted the death as an accident during consensual intimacy. But Kat McDonough testified against him, describing Seth's rage, his obsession with power, and the night of terror. Her plea deal sparked outrage, just 1.5 to 3 years in exchange for testimony. The jury, unmoved by the defense, found Seth Mazzaglia guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life without parole. Elizabeth Marriott's body was never recovered. Her family spoke through tears at sentencing, begging for answers, begging for peace. Seth refused to reveal the truth. From their pain came Lizzi's law, ensuring killers who withhold the whereabouts of victims can never hope for early release. Lizzi's absence still lingers, but her name lives on in justice. Evil thrives in silence. Lizzi's voice was stolen, but her story whispers still, a reminder that monsters don't always hide in shadows. Sometimes, they invite you in.